you wasting your energy? Before you say no, hold on, because 90% of people waste their energy in one very unnecessary way. So if you would like more time, more energy, more vivaciousness to be able to go out there and enjoy your life, you are going to want to stick around, because honestly, even I fall into this category sometimes, and I'm a mindset expert. So if I can fall victim to it, most people can. But I have the one mindset shift that you have to know in order to make a change here and stop wasting your energy in this one way. It's one thing that so many clients say to me all the time: oh, I just don't have enough energy to do what I want to do. I don't have enough energy to enjoy these things that I have. If you want more energy to enjoy the things that are really important to you, stick around, because I am going to tell you this one shift, this one area where you are falling victim to energy vampires.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
Hey there, I'm Dr. Jane with GILD Coaching, and today we are talking about energy, you wasting your energy, but without realizing that you're wasting your energy. So I'm going to tell you the one area that you have to make a shift in so that you stop wasting your energy, so that you have more fervor for life, so that you have more attention and focus in the areas that deserve your attention and focus: your family, your friends, your hobbies, the things that you love to do, your work. If you love your work as much as I love mine, I know one quick and simple mindset shift that can change everything for you. Far too often people come to me and they say, oh, I just don't have enough energy for this or for that or for the other thing, because they're worried about certain things, or they're busy over here doing all of their tasks that they don't necessarily enjoy. And the problem isn't all of those tasks that they don't enjoy. The problem isn't that they're focusing on the boring to-dos and things like that. The problem is that they are wasting their energy in places that aren't pointed toward their goal. And here's what I mean. So if my goal is to really love my family very, very intently, and I do that in a number of ways, by fixing delicious meals for them, by working and helping to support the household financially, if I do it by making sure that I'm exercising so I'm in good shape, to be around for them, and self-care, what if all of a sudden I drop one of those ways that I am helping to take care of and loving on my family? I'm not going to be able to be there as much for them, right? What if I'm trying to get all of those things done, and the whole point of doing these things to love my family is so that I can then enjoy time with them, right? And that's where so many people are deficient, especially in that area. They don't have the time or the energy later. They're just so exhausted. They just, collapse from exhaustion, and they aren't able to enjoy their family, friends, or their home, or whatever they've worked to build and have. What if, in addition to doing all those things, instead of spending my additional time enjoying my family, what if I'm giving my energy out here to all sorts of other little tasks and duties and things that aren't necessary? Wouldn't you tell me to stop doing that? Well, that is the shift that we have to make. So the number one way that people waste their energy unnecessarily, and it's more energy than you think it is by reacting to things that just aren't vital, things that just don't matter. A few weeks ago, I was in the grocery store, and everyone was social distancing, and there were marks on the ground, and I'd gone in with all my mask on and everything like that, and there weren't very many people in the grocery store. The population in the store was greatly limited because it was still in the middle of pandemic full quarantine, and it was only necessary trips out of the house. So I was going around the grocery store, and I finished, got my list, just went to the places that I knew that I needed to go. And as I rounded the corner to get into the checkout line, there were only 2 lines open, and that was okay. But I noticed a woman approaching the checkout line from the other direction. And so I watched her very intently. She was older than me, and I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to cut in front of her, cut her off from the line. If she was coming toward the line, we were pretty much the same distance away, so fair game. Whoever got there first got there first, but I was going to, slow down a little bit and let her go. Well, as I started to get closer to the checkout line, I noticed that she turned her cart away to go down the aisle. So I just thought, okay, great. I got in line, and I went to my phone to check something, and then started to prepare to put all my things on the belt to check out and pay for our groceries. And I don't know, I guess 20-30 seconds later, as I was looking on my phone, I heard this voice from behind me, very angrily delivered, "Excuse me, ma'am." And I didn't really pay attention to it because I knew I wasn't standing in anybody's way. I was right where I needed to be. And then I heard it again. So I looked up and I turned, and it was this woman with a very angry look in her eyes. I couldn't see her whole face because we had masks on. Very angry look in her eyes. And she said, "You cut in front of me." And I said, "I'm so sorry." And I was just about to offer to change places with her because I hadn't put all my stuff up on the belt yet, when she said, "You cut me off and you did it on purpose." And she just started just throwing all this negativity at me. And I took a breath and I very calmly said, I would never intentionally cut anyone off. I'm so sorry. And I wish you the best." And then I turned to try to put my stuff on the belt because I was just done. I needed to get out of that store and away from that negative person. But then she continued on and on and on, and she was putting a whole lot of energy into spewing this negativity at me, spewing this hatred at me, really, telling me things about myself, about how selfish I am, and about how careless I am, and snobby and elitist. And she told me all sorts of things about myself, which I did not adopt as my truth because none of those things are true. But it got me to thinking, I wonder how exhausted she's going to be from this anger that she's built up inside herself. Which, I mean, let's put it this way. I had 15 items to check out. Was it going to take her an extra 1, 2, 3 minutes before she got to her car? What did she stand to gain here? So my point is, when you're reacting and acting and giving people your energy, ask yourself if it's necessary. It's the biggest mistake that so many people make all day long. People do it when they're driving down the street. Somebody cuts you off. Is your impulse to honk at them or give them a friendly hand gesture or pull up next to them and give them a dirty look? I mean, I see these things all the time on the road, and it's just unnecessary. It's unnecessary to go there with your energy. So the mindset shift is to ask yourself the question, is this necessary? And your action item is just don't go there. Don't go there. Don't give attention, intention and attention to the things that don't really matter. Think about what your goals are. Be laser focused on your goals, because otherwise, if you're not, you are wasting energy. And there's so much more that you can be accomplishing, even if that accomplishment is just an afternoon bike ride with your kids. Something simple and beautiful like that. I hope that this video has been of help to you. Go to the comment section and tell me what you liked about it. Any feedback that you give, positive, negative, and everything in between, is more than welcome. And before you leave, if this video has served you well, please give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hit that little bell so that you know the next time that we upload a video that will help you live a life with more happiness, more success, and lower stress. I'll see you next time.